Hello everyone, this is Marlene with Zaffo in the Woods. Those of you who don't know me, I'm a 60-year-old woman. I can show you my face. I'm Danish and I live in the forest in Sweden. Hi there. And I have been showing you in a few videos how Zaffo, my golden retriever, and I walk through our forest down to the lake to have our morning swim. Today we crossed the road outside my house to go to the other side and a different kind of forest. Because the forest going to the lake is pine growing almost on the bedrock, and there are solitary pine trees standing there, and with just a little bit of wind they fall over because they don't have a good root work. So I thought today we'll go to the other side of the road to a different forest. There's a little spruce and there's a little pine here and there, but right here is a grove of birch trees, and I love this place. The forest itself on this side of the road grows denser and not as tall. It must have been cut down at some time, maybe 20 years ago. I don't know, I didn't live here then. But there are not these tall, dangerous pine trees, and we don't want to land ourselves under a falling pine tree. That's stupid. So we've gone into my little birch grove, and I wanted to show you that. And I hope you can hear the wind in the treetops and not in the microphone, because down here where I am, at below 2 feet, it's actually not that windy. But when I look up in the top of the trees, they are swaying and there are wind gusts coming from time to time, and I love it. It's very, very nice. Look, swaying, but it's just a breeze, and birch trees do that. And then I was thinking, why do we not harvest birch trees the same amount as pine trees? Because you can build with birch. Hey, who's coming there? It must be because it is not profitable. The birch trees don't grow as thick as the pines, but I think they're lovely. And I know that in Denmark and Germany and more south, they are very highly priced for being firewood, especially for open fireplaces, and they sell for very, very good money. It's very recognizable, very nice wood to burn. It's the first tree that all children learn to know, and they don't really have any resin in them, and they don't have that many knots, so they don't sparkle and send out embers like pine and spruce would do. So that's why they're very, very eligible for open fireplaces. There's one that has a little bit of height and thickness to it. A wonderful, wonderful tree. Look at that. 20 meters at least, and a good thickness to her as well. I can try to put my hand on her so you will see. There she is. So my hand is 17, so we are at 34, 35 centimeters in diameter. And you can do the math if you want it in inches. Because I can't do it. Yeah, well, what is it? 2.5 centimeters on an inch, I guess. Sorry, little mosquito in my mouth. So that's just a very short, very not so action-packed video, but I hope it's calming in its own way. Anyway, that's one of my favorite places in the woods. and one of Zapfo's as well, because there's good smell of moose and deer and whatever crosses through here. We follow the footpaths of the moose. You can see a little stripe there. That's where all the moose go to their sleeping places down behind this piece of wood, piece of forest. So that's all for now. Now we are going to find the road again and take a little walk up there. I just wanted to take you in my little birch grove here to enjoy the peace and quiet with me. So here's Zaffo, and we're on our way to move on down to a different kind of forest. So that's all for us for today. Hope you have a nice day. Till next time, bye bye.